So when you drive every day, like many of you will, you do sometimes get to the point where you think, well, I've seen it all now, and there's nothing that the road could possibly throw at me. And then because the universe has a sense of humor, some absolute gift of a human swerves into your day and proves you wrong. Now, usually these moments do raise your blood pressure, shorten your lifespan, and make you question the very essence of humanity. But every now and then you get something that's just so majestic, bizarre, completely unhinged that actually it's hard to be mad. And that brings me to one of the encounters I had recently on a mini roundabout, not by design the most dramatic of places, or so I thought. Now, if you know me, there's one moment on the roads that makes me question humanity more than many others, and I hate it more than a pineapple on a pizza. The roundabout slingshot. You know, the one where some self-entitled VIP decides they're too important to wait in a queue, and they decide to skip it by going all the way around and then jumping the queue. You wouldn't do it at Greg's, but stick a person in a car and they think it's perfectly fine to do. But then came the lady in the Honda Jazz. Now, a Honda Jazz by design is extremely reliable. It has a very spacious boot, and it actually tends to attract the type of people that only pass their driving test by what scientists would describe as an anomaly. Anomaly. What stupid word. By fluke. Now listen, this lady is a national treasure, and I will defend her like she's the last Jaffa cake in the tin. Because I've seen slingshots, and I've seen very brazen slingshots, but I've never seen one on a mini roundabout. A mini roundabout barely big enough to land your tea bag on. She approaches from the right, puts her indicator on just about in time to make the post-credits scene. And everyone's confused. I'm confused. Everyone around me is confused. The pigeons in the trees are confused. At first, I thought she was doing a U-turn, which is not ideal. But no, like a confused goose on roller skates, she wobbles around the roundabout gracefully, completes a full orbit, and then exits exactly where she would have been if she'd just, gone left. Now, I think we may have just seen the world's first mini roundabout slingshot. It's genius. If you've ever seen this manoeuvre, please do let me know in the comments, because I think we could be looking at a world's first here. An original plonker pioneer. If I'm honest, my thoughts at the time was actually, congratulations, madam, that is not driving, that is performing art. For me, the cherry on top is the way she approaches the roundabout and indicates her intentions extremely late. If you're going to do a U-turn at a mini roundabout, you'd probably be advised to go a little bit of a wider path than she does and not illegally drive over the centre circle to cause more confusion. But the oncoming driver, I love how he actually just, puts his hand up as if he's saying, do you know what, sorry, I should have actually read your mind for your interpretive dance there. Now, technically, he probably would have been liable if there had been collision, because of course the lady is approaching from his right. But she does drive over the centre circle, and often this can split the liability like a Kit Kat. But just imagine how much safer our roads would be if the councils actually got out and did what they should be doing and painted the road markings. I'm this close to bringing my Tipex pen to work and on my lunch break doing some colouring in. So do tell me in the comments, have you ever seen such a majestic manoeuvre in the wild? Do you blame the oncoming driver for being confused? And most importantly, did you enjoy it as much as I did?
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh. Little devil. That's an interesting one we'll talk about. Oh, where is she going? Oh dear. Because sometimes, my friends, I think we've just got to sit back, relax, and enjoy the work of automotive art.